she has a title. She has had it since September 2022. And still, almost 4 years later, the world can't stop calling her Kate Middleton.
And they referred to her several times, not by her name, Princess Catherine, but by Kate Middleton, is what the BBC apologised for this very week.
In November 2025, the BBC did something it rarely does. It apologized. Not for a factual error, not for a leak, but for something quieter, repeatedly failing to refer to Catherine by her correct name and title, after enough viewers complained that the broadcaster had to answer for it publicly. Think about what that means. The BBC, the institution that sets the editorial standard for how Britain talks about its own royal family, had been getting her name wrong so consistently that it became a story in itself. So why does this keep happening? Why does a woman who will one day stand beside a king still get filed, in headline after headline, under the name she gave up at her wedding? Catherine Elizabeth Middleton became the Duchess of Cambridge in 2011. She became the Princess of Wales in September 2022, when Charles ascended the throne and William inherited the title once carried by his mother, Diana. On paper, the transition was immediate and total. In practice, Kate Middleton never left. Part of the answer isn't emotional, it's mechanical. Search engines don't reward accuracy, they reward habit. For over a decade, Kate Middleton was the phrase people typed, the phrase that built the archive, the phrase every algorithm learned to associate with her face. Wikipedia's own editorial notes on her page acknowledge this directly. British media continued using Kate, largely because of search engine optimization, not out of disrespect or convention, but because that was the term already driving traffic. Changing a name means abandoning 15 years of indexed clicks. Most newsrooms, chasing engagement over precision, simply didn't. But there's a second layer here, and it's less about algorithms and more about power. Compare how the public treats William. He moved from Prince William to Duke of Cambridge to Prince of Wales, and the coverage followed almost seamlessly. Nobody keeps calling the future king William Wales out of nostalgia. His title upgrades landed. Hers didn't, not fully. There's a long, uncomfortable pattern in how the press handles powerful women. The softer, more familiar version of the name persists long after the formal one is earned. It happened to Diana too, for a time. It's happening to Catherine now. Whether that's laziness, affection, or something closer to reluctance to grant a woman the full weight of her rank is worth sitting with, but the pattern itself isn't speculation. It's observable, headline after headline. And it isn't only the tabloids clinging to the old name. The monarchy itself complicates things. When William and Catherine cross the border into Scotland, they aren't the Prince and Princess of Wales at all. They become the Duke and Duchess of Rothesay, a title dating back 700 years, revived every time they set foot north of the border. So even the institution that wants the world to say, Princess of Wales, asks its own future king and queen to answer to a different name entirely, depending on which side of a map they're standing on. It's no wonder the public struggles to keep up. Meanwhile, Kate does something for audiences that Catherine, Princess of Wales, never could. It keeps her close. Royal watchers who followed her from St. Andrews to Westminster Abbey to Windsor built an entire emotional relationship around that first name. Through the wedding, through 3 children, through 2024's cancer diagnosis and the video in the garden where she spoke, for once, without a title at all. Kate is the girl the public grew up watching. Princess of Wales is the institution she now represents. 2 different relationships, competing for the same person. That tension is only going to sharpen. Catherine is edging closer to the role of Queen Consort with every passing year. And in 2026, she and William took on a role no Princess of Wales has held in over a century, becoming the first since 1910 empowered to grant royal warrants in their own right. Each new responsibility raises the same question again. At what point does the crown outweigh the nickname? Maybe the real story isn't about what the media calls her, it's about what we're not quite ready to admit, that granting someone their full title means accepting they've outgrown the version of them we met first. The name we choose says less about her than it does about us, whether we're still watching A Girl from Bucklebury, or finally seeing the woman standing next to the next King of England. So which one do you call her, and why do you think that is? Tell me in the comments.